Hi, it's Kamil here from kamilsview.com. Today I'd like to talk a little bit about freedom. So what is it, freedom? What is freedom for you? Do you think that you're a free person? That's a very complicated issue actually. You have lots of things to consider. For example, you can say you can never be free, but you can always feel free, which can be true for most people. And then you can start to actually break it down to smaller pieces. For example, do you think that if you live in a democracy, in a democratic country, are you really free? Like if you live, let's say, in the United States, in the United Kingdom, or any other Western European country, you might think that you are free, but are you really? For example, why do you pay taxes? You might say, well, what does it have to do with my freedom? Well, quite a lot. Because freedom is based on free information as well and free choice, and here you don't have a choice. So you are kind of used to paying taxes because everybody pays taxes, but why do you need to pay taxes? Think about this. Well, because some kind of government comes and says, okay, you need to pay me 20% of your salary, and you say, yeah, sure, of course. But think about this. Whenever someone comes to you and says you need to pay me something, you will always ask, why? Do I owe you anything? What's the basis? What's the contract? And the same is with the government. Think about this. Why does the government has a right to ask you to pay something to it? Well, you might say, well, but this money goes to cover the costs of medical care, schools, roads, police, fire departments, and so on and so on. But then you can ask, okay, is our government in debt? Well, in most cases, or probably in all cases, it will be yes, it is. So how much of my money, of the money that I pay as tax, goes actually to cover the costs of the loan, of the debt? And it's very often quite a lot. It can be 50, 70, 80%. So you might then say, okay, why should I pay for the debt that my government made, I don't know, 20 years ago or 50 years ago, even before I was even born, or even when I was... Even now, why do I need to pay for the debt that my government has? You know, think about this. So imagine that you work for a company and the company says, okay, here's your salary, but we have a debt to the other company, so we need to actually take something from your salary to pay for the debt. Well, and don't complain, because in return we give you, a nice chair and a computer and a desk. What would you say? It's the same with the government, and whatever excuses you are finding now to say that, well, but this is the government, it's because you've been brainwashed. Seriously. Okay, so this is one kind of sign of being free, having free choices. What do you think there are other sides of freedom, other aspects? Is it freedom of speech, freedom of self-expression? Just let me know, leave me comments, and let's have a great discussion about this, okay? Thank you. Bye.